Hey guys, it's me, Joshua, I guess. I kind of feel like talking about some shit at the moment, and a lot of people don't know that I have problems at the moment. A lot of people assumed I don't have problems, and I feel like that's because they only saw like one side of me. And yeah, I just wanna talk about my problems right now and share my experience, and I just gonna hope you understand those and respect me for that, I guess. I'm just kind of scared that people just make fun about it and don't understand how I'm feeling actually. So I guess I give you a little bit of backstory. Like 3 years ago, I noticed something was wrong with me. It was like in school. I suddenly started like feeling very depressed, and yeah, like a couple of weeks, like depressed, really depressed, just wanted to do nothing. And there were weeks where I was just like, okay, I can do that. I can do that. I can totally do that. And nothing is wrong with me. And yeah, I just kind of noticed that, and it became like a stress issue for me, because when I was like, yeah, I can do that, I tried working so hard on things, and when I got depressed, everything went downhill again. I just felt like very, very, very stressed, and that's why I was like always at the doctor. I told him, oh, my belly hurts, my stomach hurts, I just can't go to school, and they just gave me like a prescription of some meds, and yeah, I didn't have to go to school, so I had like a lot of yeah, I had a lot of off days for school. But yeah, I still managed to get my graduation. I'm kind of surprised about that I got my graduation. It was like an A, B, and a D. And initially they tried getting me into oral exams, but I just didn't feel like it. The graduations were like a lot for me, because during that time, I got into my depression phase, and I just felt like very, very bad and very stressed. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't even learn the stuff. I just went into school and hoped everything is alright. And it worked for mathematics, it worked for English, it didn't work for German, and it didn't work for physics. That's why I only have a B in physics, but a B isn't bad. But yeah, after my physics teacher saw my B, he was kind of like, oh, could have been better, Joshua. So I just felt like, I don't know, I kind of made someone sad for not fulfilling his expectations. And yeah, that's what it was like 3 years ago. And then 2 years ago, after school, I was like, okay, I want to do more school because I don't feel like working. And I said I want to go to a further educational school to become a technician, because I have so many ideas. Engineer, like technical engineer, because I have so many ideas in my head, and I think I can manage it. And then, like 4 weeks in, I got so stressed that I just couldn't go to school anymore. I overslept just to not catch the bus, just so I'm able to stay at home. They didn't call me or something like that. They gave a shit about that. They knew I'm not coming. They were like, just, okay, he's not coming. And then I actually had to drop out of school, and I went to my doc and said, Doc, I have a problem. I feel sometimes depressed, and sometimes I feel like I can manage everything. And he said he's gonna send me to a psychiatrist. I was 17 back then. And yeah, I was like, okay, maybe now I can fix my problems. But my parents were like, no, you're not gonna go to a psychiatrist, dude. What are you doing with your life, dude? You said you want to become a fucking technical engineer. No, become a fucking a technical engineer. And they didn't go with me to a psychiatrist. I was just at home trying to manage my high and low phases. They just kept changing, and I kept getting depressed, and I kept getting ideas. I switched my layout so fucking often because I had so many ideas in my head. I just want to do all the fucking ideas. And when that is over, that phase is over, it's just depression again, and it's just a thing that just crashes down on you. You felt like very, very good 1 week, and then suddenly depression takes over and slams down on you. It just feels so bad, and you feel like burnt out and you can't do shit anymore. And the doctor didn't give me like prescriptions anymore, because he said he can't do that anymore because I'm not going to a psychiatrist. So I was actually at home without work. And my mom called the job center and said I'm okay. Like, she didn't even tell them I had mental issues. They didn't even care. They just thought like I'm a fucking lazy person. I'm not a lazy person. I just have like a lot of problems. And then job center called me like every few weeks. They were like, dude, have you got work yet? And I said no. Everywhere where I try to get work, either they don't want me because I have some issues, or they want me with a fucking driver's license and I need to be 18 years old. And they just said, dude, you gotta find a job or we're gonna cut your money, because you get money here if you have no work. And that triggered my parents, because they only wanted like my money. My parents never really cared about my problems. But yeah. So I managed to, for like a year, I worked for like 1 month. It wasn't really work. It was like a place that helps you to find the right apprenticeship for you. And I was there for like a month. And the 1 month I was there, they told me so many nice things about me. I didn't think that nice of a person, but they said to me, I was like one of the best persons that has ever been there. They said I'm a very intelligent and competent person. Like, I can work with people. And they said I kind of seem like I'm very self-confident. But they didn't know about my depression or like my mania cycles. They just saw like one side of me, and they didn't even see like the other side of me. So after I was there, I joined school again, but this time it was at IT school, because I really like designing websites, and I really like programming. It's like, I really, really like it, and I have so many ideas in my head, and I want to do them, and then I start with them, and then I just fail again. I just feel depressed, and I don't know what to do then. I just feel overwhelmed and burnt out in my head. I just have like headaches, and I just feel very sick. But I still joined IT school because I think I can manage it. I was like, okay, I can manage it. So I'm in there, and it worked like for like a month. A month I was like in my mania phase. I was like so self-confident, and then suddenly in school, it changed. I just like felt very depressed, and I felt like overwhelmed. I couldn't do anything anymore. I was just looking at the screen and wondering, what am I doing there? Like, from one moment where I was like, okay, I can do that. It's like so fucking easy. And there were like some other students who had like really trouble, and it didn't even help them. I was like, oh dude, that's so fucking easy. What's your problem? And then a sudden switch. I'm depressed and can't do shit anymore. I'm just sitting there and wondering why I was like such a jerk. I don't know why I did that. It kind of makes me feel bad. It makes me feel guilty. I was sitting there like him, and I didn't even understand what I was doing. So I got so sick, and I got so stressed. Suddenly I got like very dizzy, and I was just sick to my stomach. And then I asked the teacher, sorry, can my parents like come here and pick me up? I just don't feel that well. And he was like, yeah, dude, you can go. I'm pretty sure we can manage that to get like all the stuff back. So yeah, my parents got me, And from that day on, I was like, till now, I was like at home. Because I just couldn't go to school. I was like 1 week ill. Because my doctor made like a blood check just to check if I'm alright. And my blood was okay. So, it was holidays for us, like Thanksgiving holidays. And in holidays, I still felt like kind of depressed. I just felt like I can't do shit. And the closer it got to school again, the more stressed I was. I just felt like so bad. And then on Saturday, the Saturday before school began again, I had like really huge stomach. I had really bad stomach pain. I thought I'm gonna die. It reminded me back then when I had my appendix, when they removed my appendix. It hurt so much. And I just said to my dad, my stomach hurts. I can't lie. I just can't do anything. And then he drove me into hospital like very quick. And they checked me there. Like they checked everything. And they were like, dude, you're so high on your stress levels. You're so close to burnout. You really need help. I'm 18 years old. And I have like a really bad stress problem. So I switched my doctor. And I got like a paper that I need to go to a psychiatrist. And this doctor actually helped me a lot. He called the psychiatrist, said I'm gonna come. Normally it takes like 6 months to get like an appointment with a psychiatrist. But for me it only took like 1 week. And my dad actually drove me there. And there I was like telling him all my problems. And he was like, I'm pretty sure you have a bipolar disorder. I'm not sure which one it is. That's gonna be the therapist's job. But you have bipolar disorder. And I suddenly feel like kind of good to know what it is and that it's curable. It may or may not be like, it's not curable, it's treatable. But you can't cure it, it's just in your family. And I felt like suddenly very good to know what's wrong with me. I mean, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm still a person. But it's good to know what kind of mental problem I have. And I decided for the pills. Without the pills, it's actually very hard. You can only live without pills if you have like weekly therapist sessions. Just to check up you're okay. And he gave me those pills. I got Seroquel and Lexapro. I started with the Seroquel like very low, 25 milligrams. And actually that already helped a lot. And the higher the doses got, the more calm and relaxed I got. I was like last week in my mania phase, and it calmed me so much down, and I didn't feel like very rushed in my head or like with a lot of ideas. I just felt like normal. I just felt like I can do things now. And then I was so glad. I was like, I said to my mom, I know what's wrong with me. I have bipolar disorder, and it's like genetic based, so you probably have it too. And my mom actually has problems too, and I feel like she has bipolar 1 because she has like a lot of symptoms, and she just doesn't admit it. When you say my mom, she has mental problems, then she's gonna say she's suing you. She's so aggressive, and she doesn't even notice that she has problems. And also my grandma is like schizophrenic. And my mom just said to me, no, dude, you got cursed. My mom, I don't know. I feel like she's getting schizophrenic as well. It's just my family is fucked. It's so fucked to think about. But yeah. What's nice to know what is wrong with me. And since I'm taking the pills, I actually feel like a lot different. I can look back to certain situations and know I acted wrong. Because back then I thought like I'm acting right, but I wasn't. And like all those years, my mood kept changing. It started like in 5th grade for me or something like that. I don't remember much, but since I'm taking the pills, I'm just remembering that I started changing in 5th grade. Like I started getting good in school. I started trying to get good, and I remember like high and low phases. And it's just weird to explain how it feels to have bipolar disorder. It's kind of like when you're in your mania phase. At least for me, when I'm in my mania phase, I just feel like so good. I feel like I can do a lot of stuff. I have a lot of ideas in my head. Like there were days where it was like, oh, I need to do that game. I have so many ideas for that game, and I'm gonna work on it, and it's gonna be awesome. And I can definitely manage to work on it. And then I work on it for like 3 days. Then I notice I can't do something. And then I just get like so depressed, and I get so mad at me for not being able to do it. I get like depressed, mad, and then sometimes I even cry about it. And I feel like you can notice that I have bipolar a lot when you look back at my speedruns. Back then when I was speedrunning, I got like so mad. I remember how I got like so mad that I said somebody should kill me. I got so mad. I have like 2 holes in my wall because I took the cartridge and threw it against the wall. Like so hard, there are like 2 holes in the wall. I got so mad. And after I got that mad, I started crying. I just felt bad. I just felt like so depressed. It's fucked. But yeah. It's just, since I'm taking those pills, I just feel like I can do stuff now. I feel like I can speedrun now without like outbursts of me. It's just that I still have like all these mood switches, and there's gotta be a lot of work, and I have to find out like a bunch of stuff, like what foods trigger what stuff. I know when I eat like eat or drink milk products, I get like sad. I get sad and depressed from that, but only lasts like for like 30 minutes. I have to find out a bunch of stuff, and we still have to figure out if it's bipolar 1 or 2. But it seems like it's bipolar 1. Cause it's genetic based. And I just wish my mom finally figures out that she has problems. I just wish that finally my family like understands me, why I'm doing that stuff, how I'm feeling like, why like the teachers always told my mom that I have problems. I could have been at a psychiatrist so much earlier, and I could have found it much earlier. It's not curable, but it could have put me in therapist sessions, and maybe I could live now without pills, and now it looks like I can't live without pills anymore. And that's what kind of makes me depressed. Just like knowing that I will have to take pills for the rest of my life. It's just something that's kind of blocking me mentally. And a lot of like the teachers still believe in me. I tried dropping out of school again, and they said they don't accept it, and they said I can do that. They actually believe in me, and my grandpa came like 2 days ago in my room and said, you can't do that. Just straight up said, I can't do that. I just feel like my family is just not that positive for me. They're not believing in me. They just think I don't have a plan B or something like that. They just think I'm like a lazy boy. So, that makes me so sad. But I got like, as a kid, abused by my mother as well. She beat me up till I was like 10. Then I was talking to my teacher that my mom is hitting me. And then she started insulting me for every mistake I did. Just imagine. But yeah, was just to share my experience, and I don't feel like we'll cut this. Just searching like a nice background. I'll play something like a video. I hope I could give you a little insight and maybe a little bit of maybe you can understand me now, why I did some things in the past. And I hope I will get like a better person. I don't know, I did so much stuff back then in my mania phase. I can't reverse that. I don't know. There's just no excuse. Even though I have mental problems, I just can't fix what I have done. I just hope they just know that I'm sorry. And maybe they will accept that.
All you really need is hope. I just want you to trust me if you wanna be something.
Watching this video.
That's right. Let's go. Yeah, when you're feeling down and you're out, like you got nothing but doubt, you're alone in the crowd, just trying to figure it out. All of this cloud and this money got you feeling left out. Listen up to me now, every word that's out of my mouth. Wake up, it's me. You're gonna follow your dreams, or are you just gonna be another cog in the scene? You feel the hope in this beat, yeah, the hope that you need to proceed and be exactly what you want it to be. I feel right and I'm proud, hype and I'm loud. I'ma shout all about how I feel in the now. Ain't nobody ever gonna try to change me till I'm dead, pushing up daisies. I'm alone in the crowd, I won't feel down. I got hope right now, and I know I'll be found. I don't really care just what all other haters gotta say. I know everything I do is gonna make them fade away.
And when you feel like you're nothing, but you wanna be something, well, all you really need is hope. I just want you to trust me if you wanna be something, then all you really need is hope.
Take a look in the mirror, are you seeing some fear? You hear the voice in your ear, can you start to see clear? Are the bad thoughts near? Or can you be where your feet are, yeah, when you stand right here and say no? I'm never gonna give up, I'm never gonna slow. The one that doesn't give up, never loses to a foe. The one that could show to myself I could go all the way to the top, can't stop me. I'm a soldier, always closer till it's over. Older, but I'm bolder, moving forward, motor, never slower. Good to know ya, don't go make me drop my shoulder. You need to believe you can achieve everything that you dream. Everything that you need is in the air that you breathe. It's in the mind that you feed, it's in the time that you bleed. Every second of life is another blessing to me.
And when you feel like you're nothing, but you wanna be something, well, all you really need is hope. I just want you to trust me if you wanna be something.
Let's go. It's what you need when you're down, need when you're out. It's what you need when you're sad and when you feel left out. You feel an energy drought and then creeps out, but with a little bit of hope you can figure it out. Keep your head high even when you're down inside. Through the pain you fight and through the painful nights you keep striving, keep trying, keep driving, rising, keep thriving, surviving. Nothing's in your way but yourself, don't need nobody's help. You can make it through this hell, take it one step at a time, one step as you climb. If you fail you'll be fine, get back up to the grind and never lose sight of your mission. Be driven, this life is a prison if you don't have vision. You're in it to win it, so get it, don't miss it. Your chances now, so be something somehow. Don't let yourself down. That's right. Sometimes all we really need is hope.